edging their way up towards the A bomb side. Floppy, got that P250 as well. Who will blink first? Who will break? As we send in the 5-man attack, it's going to be the CTs defending here. Towards headshot we go, and they're being dealt out in buckets and spades here. Glaive, Farlig, and Config join the fragging rags, and it's looking all too easy for Astralis here. Just Floppy remains. That slow, composed approach comes crumbling down around them, and at this point is looking for any sort of souvenir kills, Chad. He might even be knifed here. And there we have it.
I'm disappointed. The Julies didn't get any action.
They rarely do.
They didn't get any at all. You know, they want to leave their teammates in the dust, just they need a superstar, but here we go, seeing stars. Astralis, throw-on blows down Banana, JT with the AK out, in-game leader action here as JT will dispatch a Glaive, Config with the trade back, but look at the space, this is a huge gap, and they're not ready for the AWP. Hauser, perfect play.
That is great. It's Config now, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Bombs in front of him, though, however. Fang on very low HP, needs to be incredibly careful with. Config gets both of these kills, they're in a lot of trouble. Does the swing come out? Apparently not. Config changes his efforts here, but surely going to be dead momentarily.
How is he still alive? There's no pressure coming from Banana at all.
Please go down. That was looking a little bit troublesome there for the complexity side, but you're right. They spot that gap, they capitalize upon it. Headline is 4 players surviving the first gun round. Hold that thought. There's a chance here. Grenade will find a kill at least.
It looked like the grenade was following there for a second.
Yeah.
Blame fortunate to stay alive, and that was an important save. You can see there he doesn't have a whole lot of cash to his name if he had to rebuy, but...
Buy some more time here. He's using the pixel peak. And there's a smoke. JT's effort. I was about to say thwart. It's actually a terrible smoke as well. He lines them up, knocks them down, and that's the B bomb side wide open. A couple of mistakes there.
Yeah, bringing Sexy back early here. Mr. JT, he's in the building. Nice nade. Glaive knows that he needs to stay quick on this, and Config's actually found a freebie, so hold up a second. This one's got more to be said. He wants to get on this smoke, but it's in the flames. Emo Molly here.
That's towards Emo, you're right. So here comes a flashbang. Their attempts. JT feeling the heat. He'll have to fight in the open. He's hit a couple of bangers so far. Can he keep it up? He absolutely can. That's his 3rd kill of the round. It looks like it could be enough. Down to the 2-on-2. Config retaken from Coffins. They have no kit though, Chad.
It's a bit of an issue here. Finally needs a pep in the step. They're both going to take the swing. This is Config's chance to initiate, and he can't get it done. Grim will win the round. Might even want to get that all for Hauser, but great stuff. JT, the man in the middle of your screen, the hero of this one, the in-game leader. That's a problem in itself, but they are going to go with another 3-2 split with the lion's share of the defenses towards B. They might have to force the issue here, so through the fire, through the flames, and into a fight. They've gotten something out of it this time round, as Config and Zip will both produce.
It's a scrappy affair, but ultimately it will be Astralis coming out on top as they claim Banana, and he is not in a position to get multiple kills. That's the kind of one and done. That will not do. There's the first and the second. So, well, I take it all back, Chad. It's a multi-kill position sometimes, and you can get 3 headshots if you try your best.
But it's always a temperature check with Config. Zip over towards B with Blame, who's ahead of the half wall. Be anybody over towards the logs just yet. It's going to be the deep.
Nice work.
Sendry just to clear out close, and that might be enough here. Scratching their head with 30 seconds left. They have to go into this passive stance. Glaive and Config bunker down in towards the pit. Oh, and even time with the one-way. Floppy, what are you meant to do? Jump out, not cleared, not heard. Now there's some issues. It's just the one man in the pit being peppered away. There's flashes to hold him at bay. And over the top comes Grim. He's going to put Glaive in a grave. Oh, Glaive!
He's fighting back here valiantly, trying to buy time, but they'll eventually find him. And, oh, can he close things out? He absolutely can. A captain's performance there from Glaive. I don't know how he survives for so long there, Chad. How did he have the premonition that the player from the graveyard...
To credit Blame, those 2 nice kills being in front of the half wall, not a common clear. And this is the shot we were talking about. So the wide swing, giving some of that North American sass right there with the wide swing right in your face. None of those naughty jiggles.
Absolutely true. Looked like Glaive was absolutely done for there, but...
Farley peers in, and he gets a spot. So the full alert is there, and so is the rotation. Everybody from Astralis to party on A.
No one connecting the shots so far. Glaive will finally land one, but it's still a 4-on-3 advantage towards complexity. Do they go towards spawn? Do they try and challenge that position? It looks like yes is the answer. Blame F, though, takes care of him, no problem whatsoever. 3-on-3, 35 seconds. They're committing towards the A side. JT, low HP, will take the bait, and it's Floppy to hit. A tremendous shot there. Farley needs a double, but only good for one, and that's leaving Blame F, as we've mentioned a few times here.
Blame's name in the feed. They know that they've made the wrong call on the site here. The penny drops, but they've been able to trade into this. Blame would have to pull off a massive clutch here. JT, very susceptible, might have to keep his head tucked until the first fight is taken, and he swings out, gives Blame the jewel. Now he just has to isolate the last flight. It's Floppy. He's on the box, and Blame's going to get it done. That was easy.
If he comes from that quad side, they're in a lot of trouble, and JT makes himself known. 10 HP gets dropped, and then Floppy, the pre-fire comes in.
Do you want to know why I think they were so concerned about rotating out of those positions? It was because Blame had showed himself at Arch not that much before they'd taken the side kills, right? They killed players on the side. Blame gets a kill over towards Arch on Grim. Like, well, he must be around. Why would he go all the way back towards B? So just the time was the killer there for Complexity.
Absolutely, JT and his teams, his squads normally have very, very effective flashes, but his Blame, speaking of effectiveness, this will do nicely. A triple spray down towards T steps. Harley yet to really connect one of these shots, Chad. I will be honest. It's a difficult one, that one, but there's just lots of missed opportunities we're seeing.
But yeah, we kind of want Farley to be the new Hooksy, right? You know, like let's get him hitting some shots, let's get everyone celebrating, let's get some copy pastas, let's get it all going.
Who's defending? Mr. Zipex. If he goes down, the round is up in the air. Call it even. They need to get at least one here. Should be at this one, no problem. And does considerable damage towards JT. Should be round concluded, but Glaive, backed up by Farley's got 10 HP, bear in mind. It's still definitely possible.
Glaive really needs to consider his options. If he planned a default, he would have got away with it. But it was all those pesky kids and Glaive. Ooh, this is Farley's chance, Henry. This is really his chance here. He's been scared by the smokes in the sky. Maybe thought it was a flash or two. He's going to peek back out, and that's what we're looking for. Sends them towards the short side, and this repeat from Farley. Beautiful stuff. Silver platter now for Astralis as the repeats keep coming. And the Farley story has another tail as Floppy. He's going to have his between the legs, tuck on back and get on out of dodge.
That's what we're looking for. He does a little bit of damage there, but AK-47's recovered for Astralis. I dare say they'll go find the AWP.
Instead, I guess they have 10k, 9k.
You're right, they do, It's the last round coming up, so yeah, keep the AK-47s. Good point. Still a lot of work to be done here, though, but Blame F, the captain, boosted up. We'll see whether he can spray them down here. Good opportunity. They haven't checked it, but there will be the reply very quickly there, and it looks like Complexity have done enough. 3 versus 2. They isolate the player towards Coffins. Zipex will throw a grenade in return, but the bomb will go down no problem. Config coming in from the flanks here towards Banana. They've established a nice setup here. Great shot from Holzerk. That shuts it down. And presumably the round is over, but Config's onto something here. He's got himself an incendiary. Will lob it in towards new boxes. The flashbang will come over as well. Has to hit this first shot cleanly.
Oh, the pre-fire taps here, looking for these heads. The hardest part is the AWP on the close left. He knows it has to be somewhere nearby, and Halzerk will strike. 10-5, Complexity's map choice here. It's a reasonable half, all things considered.
Yeah, they should have a slightly better chance. We'll see Blame F for the P250. And he is doing unspeakable things with the pistol there. JT just hunting for information. Gets a lot more than he bargained for, I would say. Real estate here towards B. There's nothing Floppy can do.
Nothing at all here. Has to hope he gets greeted ahead. He spots one. I love the little movement right there to bait him across. But look at the totem stack on the coffins. They're going to be able to go, well, 2 for 1 in favor of Complexity here. And Grim hits a banger. It's just Config. He's coming from CT spawn. He's been identified as well. They just need to defuse the bomb. It's going to be a 10-second defuse. Config's knocked off the first. The tree kill is the next. He's got time for this. He's got time to push in and deny. He thinks he's faking it. He's going to sit it. And in his face, Floppy wins the round. But only just for Complexity here.
A buy-in response here.
Config has an AK with head armor.
Yeah.
Look at the hang time on this. Blame, what a shot that was onto JT. They're trying to pin him down. No, you guys are locked in Banana with me, not the other way around. And Config doing a lot of damage here, but you can see.
Well, here we go. Glaive to lead the charge, as you would expect, and Floppy just trying to be a nuisance here towards the new boxes. Actually doing a very good job of holding them off for now, but it's back to a 3-on-3.
Deep smoke. They have
very
to come
deep
Banana.
Smoke. Yeah, well, they will be. And we have got Farley very low indeed. There's a flashbang. Here comes the swing. Can they capitalize upon this? They once had the advantage, but it's slipping away from them now. Blame F brings the round ever closer in favor of Astralis. Grim and Fang remain. Might just have to give in. Fang waits patiently towards the pool position, but Farlig surely takes him down. Got the information here, and there it is. That's going to conclude. And a very good job from Astralis there. Spotting that gap towards CT spawn. The banana split comes in eventually. Not the cleanest finish, but they get the job done.
Yeah, it was handled. Like, Farley did what he needed to do. You can see how awkward it got, and I was a little bit concerned with Glaive's forward presence, but it drew the fight, and it gave Farley that little window. So here it is. JT drops down because his boost gets identified. He knows that he can't stay in that position. They can then focus fire towards the back of the site, and as soon as Fang makes it across the pool, there's no way forward.
And hopefully he can suggest there's more players than there actually is. But it might not matter. It's the MAC-10 leading the charge here. It's actually looking very good. The CTs have done tremendous work here. They'll have to fight and push forward through the flames, but it's actually looking like they've taken the round here. Just Farley remaining, and he'll be detected as well. So a bit too much pace there from Astralis, perhaps, chat. ultimately led to defeat. So Desert Eagles PT50s, couple of flashes, and they'll hold up, just bleed out some utility from the CT side, and maybe yield some headshots, as that's a remarkable shot from Config.
It's a deagle. One of the most iconic guns in the history of the game. It's crazy. Watch what it does. This is the showcase.
Don't give him another one.
You guys want a deagle? It only costs $700. Get one of your own. Get yourself an orb. Get a couple more deagle kills. Pick up that orb and kill everybody. Because right now, Config looking to destroy the hopes and dreams. The Force by Wars were meant to be over.
This wasn't even a Force by, chat. This is just PT50 deagle, no armor. Danish players and their deadly Desert Eagles. It's a tale as old as time. Has to be said. Config demonstrating the raw power there, and a lovely little no-scope towards Grim as well. That's all Config.
If he said it, or if they cut it.
Right.
It's like we took a map off the best team in the world who didn't have the best player at the time.
Yeah, they did leave that key bit of information out there. Like, Simple wasn't on the server, and it was a best of one. But yeah, it's still confident. If you don't say it, it's still going to boost the confidence. You don't mention those parts.
Well, this is JT again. And if he can just keep killing everybody, there might be a chance here for the in-game leader. 3-on-4, space. Well, they've got a bit to work with. Zip needs to hit this shot. He has a full bag of util that's now all for naught. So that is going to be a little bit of a stiff ending for him, as Config wants to be the space maker here. We'll have to do a lot of work with that flash and brilliant. Good team play there from Complexity. This one isn't done yet. Yeah, I don't think we're expecting Farley to get a whole lot done with the AWP.
Haven't got themselves an orb just yet, and
aggression.
Here we go, the aggression we were looking for, and Farley will make light work of the first player. That's Fang. He wants a bit more as well. Is he going to go through this smoke? Yeah.
Well, this is the round. If they push and die, Complexity is screwed, but the kills, they could change the script, and nobody seems too ready for this. Farley's orb does strike again, the push through, and now B should be open for business. The last two marooned on A on an island. Looking for Tom Hanks. I don't know the details. Dodge, he's watching at 10:46 p.m. While Dota qualifiers are going on. He's getting his fix of Counter-Strike before bed. So have a good night's sleep. There's a lot of people with attraction here. We'll have to read it in the break, because this game, I think it's coming to its logical conclusion.
They're in trouble as the FAMAS at the back towards the pillar as well. Floppy trying to inflict any sort of damage he can. There's a decent flashbang though. That's from Halzerk on the rotation. Throws out from spawn, but the defending players go down. Back to a 3-on-3, an even kill, and Halzerk makes himself known. They'll need some fortune here. A no-scope through the smoke is the only thing that will do, and there's no saving at this point, chat. They have to go for it to survive here on Inferno.
All right, well, the flash from Fang is going to be the way back in. That's been lobbed down. It's the AWP Halzerk that needs to be able to activate here from the Coffin's position, and he's already dead as a doorknob. Zipple have taken him down. Farley peeks out. He's gone. A 2-on-2 still as a nade lands at the feet here. They're just going to stand and fight. It's Zip to get this one done, and time is starting to tick further and further. Zip's under so much pressure. They're charging him down. 6 bullets in the gun. He needs to get both kills here, and Zip, the clutch minister, guess what? Oh, dear.
How's he alive?
There's time for this. The clock comes out. Zip, he's going to do it. Rolling up back the years, and that's going to be 17 kills in total, 16 rounds as Astralis close it down.
Yeah, you're talking about Chad when he was doing that sort of thing, but I loved it all the same. He gets the job done. It wasn't the prettiest finish, but they couldn't either. Everyone ran out of bullets, and it will be Astralis picking up the map pick. Yet to plant, but I'm sure it'll be coming momentarily. Zipex, the player with the bomb on his back, as it is by their time. They don't want to rush anything here. There's still a player down towards lower. Rotations coming through. There's Blame After, takes the dual Berettas out of the hands of Halzerk, and indeed they're actually changing this round completely. Towards upper we go, and this is going to be a massive issue for Grim and Co.
Oh, that is a huge problem. And now these dual Berettas in enemy hands can just lock down this key choke point. There's no way back in towards the ramp room. Blame F executing, looking for the fourth, and he's going to get it. Give the big man the ace. Farley is going to steal it. And that is a fantastic round from Astralis to kick things off. Well, we know that what happens when they're not happy, Henry. We've all seen what happens when the Romans aren't happy. And, oh, a happy chappy is Blame. Initiating this topside swing through the smoke. 2 will fall, and it is Floppy from the top road. Let's see what he can get done. The tag of the Flames is good for 1. The trade is there. And, oh, hang on. He has been overlooked here.
He's got the AK-47 as well, and too many players to deal with. He's overwhelmed, but Halzerk might get the headshot here. Isn't required! That's absolutely massive. He steps up, and the round looks like it's completely over and steals it away. We go 1-1 out of nowhere.
Okay, the low HP. Didn't think it would come into play, but the scout shot. The last being the hardest, the difficulty level there through the roof. But this is what they want from Halzerk. The first 2 short. They're slightly peppered up, but just peering out. They head over the top of the box. Blame, sit down, because Halzerk is here to party.
My word.
Gosh.
What a turnaround that is. Scrambling now, the CTs.
This is the issue while they try and deal with... Oh!
Here he comes again, the Grim
Lordy.
Reaper.
These bloody Deagles, they're not going to get away from these, are they? They're just scampering.
Still
They're
a
trying to get
chance.
some real estate. Sure, Fang is the only one that can put up a fight, but the bomb is down. Time is of the essence. This might be the shot. Back of the head with the Deagle right here into the vent. Grim on notice. I think they should consider the save here. How's Grim meant to get out of this? He's slinked in towards the decon door. Sure. Fang's also pressing forward. Fang, he can take a fight here. That is an essential kill on the Glaive. Starting to initiate now. Grim, no kit for this. He's tapped the bomb. Halfway gone. Swings out, cold clear, but still just one player to find. They have to knock Blame off. They have to get Blame done now. I don't think there's going to be time for the defuse here. He's done enough. Blame's done more than enough. The kills are beautiful work. 7-1 for Blame in the early stages. There's the kit watcher J-Raz out looking for birds.
Here we go. The upper pop will come through. It's up to Grim on top of that hut to do considerable damage. It will be required here, but no kills found so far. Who will open things up? It's going to be Config, JT to chime in as well. Remember, Grim's still on top of the hut, yet to be detected. And here he comes, looking for multiple kills here. He will find them. It's still going to be a 1 versus 1. Ali versus Holzerk. But he comes up towards the vents with the AWP. 8 seconds remaining. Has to go for the plant. And that means he can encroach in his position, but it's going to be close range AWP. And I think he's got it. There's no way Ali can know. We'll spot him though, surely he spots him.
Sees the leg. Surely one of the teammates saw the leg. Farley now, he knows what the player is. Howzerk on the side, up close and personal, but wow. More than enough chances there to course correct. Yeah, that's why they either threw the molly that doesn't spill to that side of the hut or the molly missed altogether. I didn't see it burning when they were coming out squeaky, so I assume an unforced error there.
Damn, good shot from Howzerk as well to close that one out.
So there's been a lot of changes for Astralis and how they use these players, the roles that they play. And they're definitely starting to get them into a better form. But Fang right now, you wanted a big moment. This is his chance. 2, locked out. The molly comes. 3 for Fang, just biting down hard. And the 4th is there. Beautiful stuff from the Canadian.
Well, there we have it, Jad. I wanted a big play from him, and he certainly delivers on all fronts. That is massive. He manages to get 4, and he's on for the ace here as well. The bomb's down towards Secret, and we'll see whether he can convert this one. Certainly fancies it. You can't blame him. Speaking of Blame, that's going to be him on the other side, and there it is. That's going to be a highlight moment for him, for sure. That's absolutely fantastic, perfectly positioned, and just as I call him out as well.
Love to see it. And Astralis now are the ones who have been a little bit more humbled. A timeout to be taken, a conversation to be had, but let's watch this one back again. The first 2 were mental. Then he had a chance just to slow things down. He's breathing at the moment where he takes the fight with Farley, and then it's a 1-on-1 for the last kill. The first 2 is like a car crash. The bodies go flying.
The crash test dummies. Yeah, he can't
knows
believe
it was juicy.
No, that was nasty.
Oh, not deep enough. It's the corner of the wall there. Doesn't do a whole lot. And Floppy, hold on to your hat, mate. You're about to lose it. They're just running out into your domain. You don't look ready at all. Completely caught off guard.
Well, there we have it. Yeah,
you didn't know they were coming.
He spotted them as well, right?
Multiple times.
Howzerk should have a frag here, and indeed he does. Glaive will be dropped. It's up to Zipex. Move the M4. Ooh, I think they probably spotted him.
They know he's there. Yeah, this is perfectly placed. He'll have to extinguish. Dancing through the flames. Come on, Fang.
He can do this. He can actually pull this one off, I dare say. He's low HP now, and he's done enough, I suppose, considering he was spotted. This Deagle kill is everything. Config needs to work out whether it's worth trying to pick up the rifle, but down to the 2-on-2. JT closes the door. Huge advantage here for complexity. Yeah, you're absolutely right there. Of course, they have kits, but no smokes to throw on top of the bomb here, so the rifle will be recovered. A chances. Zipex makes himself known from the window.
Hello.
Swings it open, and there it is. The rifle, it's done everything and more, and it has to be said, Chad, that play towards ramp from Floppy has led them to this detrimental situation. Getting nothing there, not surviving. The key of ramp, if you are overwhelmed, you drop down towards low. You don't need any kills, you just need to survive. Oh, this could be nice. Floppy is in sort of an anti-flash position, not anymore.
Oh, no.
He catches a face full of it. The flashbang and the ledge. Bang beneath him. Grim needs a double kill. Not going to happen. But Howzerk, remember, he's been here the entirety of this round. 10 seconds remaining, Chad. This is the kill that really matters. And where is Fang? He is nowhere to be seen. The bomb will be planted. There was a chance there for sure. It looked so good at the start because he got prime real estate, right? He's holding towards squeaky door. He's looking towards lobby, but they go outside and they're just fending off that area, smoking him out of the round. Already a map down and got a full center towards outside. 3 players here. Ready for battle, but I dare say they are going to be in a lot of trouble. Now, Grim, he might be able to get the 3rd here. This would be a big kill, but can't quite connect him. It's still an even kill.
That's an avenue to get that bomb down. So this duel for Floppy is a very important one here, and as it gets Zip, he will win it. That's an important test boost of some variety, just kind of parked in front of each other here. There's the boost.
Okay.
The upper side is looking clearer and clearer, but it's all the ruse. Now back at the side, spotted the CT vent, swings. It's Grim to eliminate that of Blame, and now Farley knows that he can go down the fireman's pole.
But there's always a chance.
Give him the beans, Hank.
We'll see what he can do with this one. The AWP lines up towards ramp, and he's got players all around him at this point. Times of the essence need to tuck himself in. He's got a couple of flashbangs to work with here. The first shot will be successful. Can he make the second? He absolutely can. Down to the 1 versus 1, and the AWP at range could be the best weapon for the job. Floppy will shut him down, Chad, but we had a moment there. I think that's to recover the other one. Okay, no utility required here. Floppy has been pantsed a couple of times now in round.
He has been getting bullied ever so slightly here. A defensive smoke to stall out this secret crawl is the best thing I have to report right now, because from above, Config will strike Fang in the dirt, and that saved AWP as well. They didn't get into a bomb site, and they have all 5 kills, all 5 staying alive. This is...
MP9s are FAMASes, and maybe an upper rush here, as we'll see Astralis set up towards the lobby. Smokes will enable a drop down towards the vents, and there it is, an equal trade for now. They'll find an AK-47, but Glaive can hear them running around, scampering in towards that lobby, and I dare say they might have a couple of kills here.
Flame's still activated, though. He's gotten down the vent during all of this. He needs to be most worried about Fang. He doesn't realize... Oh, actually, he should realize now, because he's just heard that smoke, Henry. As he comes around the corner here, Mr. Blame should be... Oh, not good for the kill. Uh-oh. The MP9 strategy, it's a matchmaking classic. It might pay off. It's just 1 man remaining. It's Farley. Do you want another crack at the 1-on-3?
Presumably this one out of his remit. Out of his reach. AWP in hand, and well, that's going to be it. I'm glad I did give that time to Stu. That really could have got out of control, but there it is. That's the first half concluded, ladies and gentlemen. And they need this one, Chad. They need this desperately. As they have one smoke. A similar approach what we saw from Astralis, to be honest with you. That's that single smoke crossing over towards Secret. But it's ZipX. No stranger to the ramp from himself. And he'll be opening up the killing towards Floppy. Here come the dual Berettas, though. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Glaive mowing them down there. Another one for the scrapbook. Put it in there.
Send that one to Maui. Weigh it up against the Zywoo clip. They've only got smoke and flashes, Henry. Convi's going to eat him alive.
Hungry. Oh. But he does get wrecked. There it is. Quite a simple procedure in the end. Well, there was a chance of a big mow down. That's not meant to be. Man advantage. Poor complexity. Can they hold on to it, though?
This is going to be it. Glaive steps out. The flash is good. Farley, he's going to eat that one. Both eyes as the trading onto the site efficient, and the other 2 individuals there are on the lower side of things. Blame and Zip well out of position here.
I would say they probably shouldn't buy into it.
Well, the quandary becomes, right, because you're bottom of the barrel loss bonus.
Yeah, you're right.
So if Blame can drop something and Zip as well, now the utility issues start to fall in favor of complexity. You'd love to draw that one back, wouldn't you, JT? He's going to continue with the duel. Wow. Blame will oblige, just steps out, and that's a huge kill from JT. So if they want to activate top, Floppy tries to make his way around to get up the heavens. That could be the difference maker as they're starting to search out Squeaky. Grim, the point man of this. He's spotted one towards the site, will win the duel. Glaive goes down, it's Config up in the rafters, and he has to do it all. Config has to get every kill required here, because Farley, as mentioned, is on the lower side of the map and will have to save.
Single-handedly winning them rounds towards that banana position, but let's have another look at that one. Just so well read. And then Halzo confirms things towards up, but Config definitely should have got more from this. He wasn't flashed, and they'll call the timeout.
Could be going quite poppy here, Henry. Fang straight into the heart here. This is a change of pace. Out they walk. Fang straight in for a fight. Config is going to stall them out here as 2 have made it down the vent. At least that's some space, or was it? Straight into Zip, who's already ready and waiting for this. He's going to grab another kill. The bomb in the vent here. Zip's done a great job.
Yeah, this is looking like the first convincing round they've had him there. He's coming in. Oh, the timing's... Farley's dead. No 2 ways about it. Apparently not, though. A no-scope will do. Using the bayonet on the end of the AWP there, it will be enough. And JT, maybe a souvenir frag. Take one home. As he's left in a 3 versus 1. Bomb towards the vent still. Oh, that was looking very likely for a headshot, but not meant to be. Makes up for it on the second interaction and needs to be careful if Farley hits the shot, though. And finally, Astralis will post a gun round here in the second half.
Crazy there that it was just after that opening exchange towards the double doors that it was just still 1 more player down towards the lower side. Even though the bomb was in the vents there, the rotation, it was Farley. The man who gets the no-scope is the one who has to drop in the vent to help them out. And he saw the leg well before he saw anything else on Grim there. So fortunate timing there for Farley, but a great finish from him and what they need from the AWPer. Is that the correct? I think there might be a gap in that main smoke, actually. Just off the line for now, and well, JT's aware of the one-way first 2 kills come in. Glaive does find Grim, and as I mentioned, I think there was a gap on the main smoke. I don't know how else Glaive would have found that frag.
Well, this one's starting to unfold, and finally a very clean round.
Henry, I know that only we can see this, but that's Grim's body there that Glaive killed.
Yep.
Which I imagine the smoke landed just here.
Okay, I see what you There it is, you're right, you're dead on.
A massive void.
That's not good at all, is it?
Bit of an issue.
Bit of an issue for sure. Certainly not for Astralis, though. Maybe that was the problem. There's no stranger to this position. He's in a prime one. The old bait and switch. Farley doesn't have to stick around. Get that 1 kill, stay alive. That's it. Hitting your teammate who needs to get at least 1. There it is, that will do. Anything else now is a bonus. They keep it clean. Grim should go down, and there it is. Well handled.
All right, that's Henry G's school of Counter-Strike right there.
Yeah, live and in real time.
Floppy, he's been the one suffering a lot of opening deaths. He's 3 and 8 as far as opening exchanges is concerned.
What's going on here with the AWP?
Well, a lot. Farley means dangerous. He's getting real dangerous. 1 done, dead. The fight on the side, though, that's where the real action is. It's going to be Config and Glaive in tandem getting a couple of kills here. It's a 2-on-3, sorry. A 1-on-3. Maths is hard, and so's this for JT. He's dead. 21 kills for Glaive, 15 on the board, and maybe the save was worth it after all. Apply pressure to Zip, who's been having a go at things.
Oh, he's timed this very well, Chad. He's made things uncomfortable, but they rise to the occasion. At least take him down. I'd have to say one of the best in the business towards ramp. Farley will have to deliver here. He's going to die to the flames. Not quite. 20 HP, and Glaive will have to put on a bit of an aim display here. Smoked off, though, however. Might try and make his way towards the silo, but Warzog 1 step ahead of him. 4-on-2. Blameth residing towards Wind at the last line of defense here. If he can get a kill here, there's a chance. There's no bomb planter just yet. I know exactly where that planter is, and here's another opportunity to Grim with a nice shot. That should be a...
Ali, we've already seen him try and clutch from this position once. This time, all the same result. He's going to go down, pivot out at any moment. JT's not going to be ready for a move like this and playing for info with 39 seconds on the clock. This is Zipex every day of the week. Now towards top, the mollies, the flashes, they're coming in, but they need to find the frags. Floppy's found one, bang the other. They're in, but they need to get more of these kills. It's every single frag falling in the favor. It's just Farley. They just melted.
They were all there. They were all healthy. He will do by the looks of things. No one pushing towards his position, but still, that is catastrophic for Astralis. I was getting ready to wrap that one up.
Yeah, it felt like it was done. So Floppy kills Zip outside, right? And then they get the top rafter frag, and then Blame and Glaive are both stuck in the site in similar positions. So
if they even can get close to winning this round, Zipex, can he do anything? Nope.
Yeah, he's screwed now, and they're pinned. He's going to swing. He's going to try and fight. Sure, give them something. That's a kill, but he should be one and done. Fang will find the trade as Blame. I mentioned not known to be an AWP, but this is his time to shine. His moment in the sun right here. Malta, it's bloody hot, but it needs to get hotter now as the flames hit the feet. Forced back towards the decon door. Glaive's low, remember, and they know where he is, and he's also dead, so it's now just Blame. He's got to do this alone.
Here he comes. He recovers the M4. More familiar territory, but no kit, no utility. And a long, long walk for what feels like an eternity round towards the single door position. I think Complexity have done this. This could be enough now. It's a decent effort to open things up. But remember, he has no kit. And there we have it. Out of nowhere. Complete desperation. Complexity find themselves in towards overtime. Fortunately, Astralis remain on the CT side. But first kill almost eludes them. They'll actually open things up here with a couple. But still a lot of work to be done. The bomb goes down towards upper. And we've seen this bomb site melt a couple of times. Fortunately, looks like it's completely under control here, and Farley gets a very nice one to close things out.
On this Astralis side of things. And that was a little bit around that had everything. It had outside smokes, but it also had a top split element, and it had the same top pop pieces, right? Floppy coming out the squeaky smoke, players out of hut.
Set them up for such a difficult half in terms of the finances, but here's Glaive. Don't love this angle. The swing out will come through, and Fang will take him. Down to 1 HP, unfortunate there. Oh, does he spot him in the corner? He absolutely does. Config comes out on top, 4 versus 3, but still so many players just funneling out of this hub position. They actually have control, I would say, as well. Incendiary down towards the bomb site, but one received towards Heaven as well. Warzog with the AWP. He's been great. We'll see whether he can continue this as Farley, man of the moment, flashed off and not taken down just yet.
I was going to say, they still hadn't dealt with him. He was just sitting there completely blind in main. Hauser will get it done. Coming out the Heavens here, it's easy to stifle. This is just Zip. And that was a round that started with Astralis openings. You know, it really falls apart quite quickly there. So Like the util is smothering, so I assume that played into Glaive's positioning here. But this, look at Config, after 2 kills, he only had 2 bullets left.
Oh, it's enough.
Oh, wow.
Through the legs.
That could have been a double up.
Grim covering him from the upper position here. Blame F. This could be a very important kill. One which he'll convert. 73 HP, Halzerk feeling brave. With the AWP, I dare say he'll have this one.
Flash.
Very good flash. Good shot as well, 4 on 4.
Teamwork now, it's still staying paramount for complexity here. But the curious thing with Astralis, if people take a look at some of the patterns that they've been rotating around the map on the CT side, it's strange, but it's going to work for now. Farley will buy them some time. And again, the reposition, looking for some more real estate. Astralis extremely proactive on this CT side.
Window effectively, they might be onto something. It'll have to be a hell of a flash though. Here we go. Zivix needs at least one. Not going to find it just yet. They give him no opportunities. But he has got Config down there with him. Not going to pull the trigger just yet until it really matters. And now mowing them down, and there we have it. It's going to be 2-1. A nice clean finish there for Astralis. Running out of time.
They might drop in any minute. That's Config.
He might as well. He knows he's low. Has he been detected though?
Didn't hear him?
Apparently not, and he gets the double kill, Chad, but still at 3 on 3. Even situation. Good reaction here from Krim. Will manage to... This is the all-important shot. He is primed and ready for it.
Storing the one-way here. Boys, there's 13 seconds. You need to get the bomb down. You need to get in the site right now. It's loose. They're dropping in. They're getting it down. There's Blame and Glaive, 2 players you want alive for this. The one-way, it's going to subside pretty quickly here.
This is going to get very dicey indeed. It's up to Glaive now, repositioning himself, but allows himself to be known. Back to the 2 on 2. Who comes out on top? The spam wars coming through. Lots of time left, and it's going to be a 2 versus 1. Down to Blame F. Let's get a flank behind them. I don't think this is the correct call.
For that.
No, it's definitely not. Oh, he's got no chance at all now. I would say that's going to be it. That was an absolute fumble from Astralis, Jad.
What a poorly played round that was in the mid-round there. This ramp is the port of call again. Ahead of the smoke, Zip, sure, but the rotation's coming. It's coming quick, and he's still laser focused towards Floppy's position. Oh, yeah, for good reason. Zip doubles up, Fang and Floppy in the dirt, 3 on 3. But again, a 3 on 3 in the mid-round from Glaive. That's what it needs to be. They're just pushing. Config now's got another. They know where the last player is. They know where the bomb is. It's stuck up towards the rafter. This is all JT. Config's going to get it done. 18 now for Astralis. Didn't look likely.
And series points once more for Astralis. Maybe the Hail Mary as Config just looks to take things into his own hands once again, but he's just running through utility now. And JT's got a guaranteed frag here. And looks like double overtime,
yeah, double overtime is a delectable morsel on the menu right now. JT has warded them off for now. The bomb has been scooped.
Makes his way towards May. Shot. Back to a 2 on 2.
Well, it'd be decent in this situation.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Speaking of ascent, up the ladder. It's not the map, it's the kill, and Blame on 4 HP. Maybe he's done it. Halzerk to clutch again. The AWP, the Deagle. All the nades he can require right here. He's found the gap. He's threaded the needle. He's got this kill dead to rights. Farley's in the dirt right now, and that Molotov could get it done on its own. Just throw that. Watch it burn. Watch it burn. He's throwing one back. The extinguish. He's got the kit. He's on the sit, and this should be it. Halzerk is going to take us to double overtime. 18-18. We go again. That's amazing. A really exciting round there. Wasn't clear who'd be picking it up. A valiant effort from the Astralis boys. AK-47s, Fang in the corner as well. They've got so much to check, and unfortunately just pushed back once again. There will be Astralis finding a couple of kills, make it 3 now. So they actually bounce back very nicely, considering this, right? You can see it happening now. Oh, the timing does elude Floppy, unfortunately. So there we have it. That should be it, but you never know. JT's had a few moments here. First kill, but unfortunately that's all he'll get. We go 1-1 as they open up their T campaign. Look, we've got this flank coming in from Glaive now, so at this point they were unable to get back up to check the bomb. And as they push up, they won't be expecting this. It should be 2 kills in the back of the head, but Glaive is searching the wrong way, way. He's given this one over. Now there's a chance for complexity here. The AWP over towards ramp to back up Floppy. Blame's got that kill, but they still don't know that Halzerk is here. JT's taken Farley. That might thrust them elsewhere, and they are starting to head back towards the top side. JT and Grim are the 2 they need to knock over. No presence from the CT side there whatsoever. Grim. There is a gap here. They found it. If they can time it well, they're not even going to check the CT then. Oh,
no. Could have fallen apart.
Definitely could have.
Glaive with incendiary towards the huts.
Gonna misdirection, but they're coming out. Config, that's the bomb. Grim fortunately gets one back here. Blame pushes through the smoke, takes the fight. JT's found a kill elsewhere onto Zip as well. There's so much pressure, fights everywhere across the map, but the bomb is still marooned right now, and Blame with the perfect time. 30 kills for him at this juncture.
Yeah, it's looking very good. Fang might as well go for it. It is overtime. Certainly got a chance here. The first shot won't be his though. Farley will bring it back to 2020, but as Chad mentioned, just one round will do it. Coming in from Complexity. Doesn't seem to be the case, but it will be the first couple of frags. Will they live to tell the tale? Glaive fighting back for his life here, trying to avoid triple overtime, and it's the AWP that's getting aggressive once again. Bombs down towards lower. Floppy is a menace. Keeps getting himself down towards that vent, and I dare say they've done it, Chad. That could be enough.
Hard round to win right now for Astralis here. They've also heard the rotation for Farley down the vent, so he's dead to rights. Another body hits the deck, and it's just two, Zip and Glaive, as this game feels like it's never going to end. They step into Floppy's domain, and now Glaive, in a 1-on-4, turned 1-on-3 by his own design, would have to do all this work with 20 seconds left on the clock. He smoked off the single door, doesn't have a bind for the molly, it comes out. Grim will get the kill, 21-21, and Complexity versus Astralis on map number 2. We can't separate them.
Fancy Zip. There's the flash. Gets nothing for it. If anything, he got a bit flashed by it himself. Brings it back to a 4-on-4, but these are scrappy rounds, to say the least.
Attempt there from Halzerk. He's going to quickly be on their tail. And Glaive, well, he's in lobby. He's just taking some fights. He's in, he's out, he's ducking all about, as it is just going to be Grim and Fang left alive. Now, considering how strung out Astralis have been, if Fang and Grim stay together, they might be able to isolate a fight. Glaive will be the first. He's just going to take this one in his lonesome. Thinks it smokes a wall. Grim's got another, and again, we've seen this happen time and time again.
Yeah, Zipex will get nothing from main entrance for now. How do they even get into this round?
It's so hard. Farley's at least spotted one towards the back of the side, but Fang's just shown himself hot, so Zip knows where both are. He has the kit, but only Flash. Well, I thought he knew where both were. Didn't Farley spot the side guy on the jump? Maybe didn't quite catch the top of the head there, and that's 23-21.
Yeah, and that was a 4-on-2 as well, Chad. That's just not good enough from them. So many solo fights, so many wide swings. Grim and Fang made light work of them. They make it look easy.
Yeah, they really do.
Towards up a potential.
It's a fake. They're going to go B. They're just hoping to draw one rotator away. That molly stalls them out for now. It is going to stifle this top hit. They have to go B. They have to go into Zipex's domain. He's down here behind the site. Needs to hit a couple of shots. The first is good. The pivot, not good enough. Halzerk survives. The bomb goes down. We have a 4. No, it doesn't go down. It's been denied. It's in the open right now. Farley's going to spill it even further. And fighting for survival are Astralis just through the smokes. They're continuing to claw their way into this. That'll be their only round on the CT side of OT number 3. But it's something to work with here.
It's not pretty, but it will do for sure. Back and forth we go. 2-1 though for Complexity. Farley so far removed from this situation. They're going to have to pump the brakes somewhat. Blame F though, as you'd expect, lurking towards the hut position, finds Grim.
All day of the week. He's the only one that can stop this push. There's 3 players coming his way. The bomb is here. Glaive has his knife out right now, not ready for it. The first exchange comes through, but there it is. Glaive, make sure that this one doesn't fall foul, and we might be tying things up 23-23 as steps are heard. Blame, this is his absolute wet dream. He just gets to peer the corner. Thank you very much. I'll take both of you. Not looking at your kills. Everyone's favorite. That's a big 4-piece feed for him.
I was really looking forward to seeing some very clean and 2022 meta CS. It's, what is it exactly that? Blame F doesn't quite convert the kill, but Grim certainly does. That's a nice one. Brings it back to a 4-on-4. JT looking for the double kill. Can't quite find it. Farley will keep things even for now, and it's back and forth, but 2 versus 1. Farley can't do it. I think he might be in trouble here. Looking for map points. It's Complexity, and they've got it. One more will do it.
All right, well, Dust 2. He is going to get flanked any second now. It just needs to be stalled out for a moment longer. Floppy just needs to survive. Glaive's going to try and make up the vent. They have to top split. They have to try and top split up the ladder. How's he been able to juke 2 of them? Grim on notice now towards the A site. I'm sure JT not too far behind, but Grim might do it on his own. Up the ladder they come. This is locked out. Blame, a 1-on-5 situation required. Here's 15 seconds left on the clock. No hope, no prayer. Dust 2, Henry, it's coming.
I think you might be right, and there it is. Complexity have done it. It took a while. It took 3 segments of overtime, but there you have it. We are going to Dust 2. Astralis just couldn't keep it alive after going up 10-5 on their T-side campaign. They give up their map pick. Halzerk patrolling down towards lower, but Glaive is waiting with the aforementioned dual pistols. A chance, but one that won't be realized. It's quite ugly in the end, and 2 kills are found for Complexity. Glaive and Config go down, 5-on-3. Still plenty of utility. Flashes, smokes, Molotovs and a two-man advantage. Zipex will do a little bit of damage, scratches the toes of the opposition, and he's falling back towards the deep bomb site. Two of them waiting in there. Blame and Zipex with it all to play for.
All right, well, Blame back up. Wow, he might have to do a lot here. Zip's going to get run on down, or he should do eventually. He's thwarted, and Floppy comes out for the final kill. So finally the last man to fall for Astralis. They're a great start for Complexity. Now let's see if they can keep it clean.
Hinge smoke was everything. Isolated the player who was pushed up, and Zipex, he's taken a face full of flash, somehow gets a kill there as well. He'll take that all day long, considering as to what his position was. And Farlig, as you mentioned, doesn't have armor. Manages to get his first kill. 3 versus 2, 45 seconds remaining. Can he find another? Do they want to cross here? Do they want to force the issue? The flashbang suggests they probably will. They know they've gained some sort of access here, but nails it. That's Fan going down. 3 versus 1 now. Great stuff. Yeah, really well played from Farlig there.
That's what you want from Europa.
Yep.
That's exactly what you want. Will subside at some point. They have to come in through the upper tunnels. And which way is Farley looking? Currently, the wrong way. Farley, you poor lad. You've got the kill towards JT, but you need many more. He's found the second. There's a chance now.
All things considered, the situation he was in, they can't be too mad of that outcome. No smoke to block the doors, and they're taking advantage of this. Fang and Floppy, though, decimate their opponents. Glaive and Zipex removed, and now just Blame F, who has got the kip. An HE grenade as well, but I dare say this one...
They're going to get scooped up by Halzek here, who he would love to get in his hands, and he will take it. Snatched, barrel spotted, head gone. Floppy with a nice little peek out there. Good awareness, 3-1. Blame loses it all.
See what he can make of it. 20 seconds remains here. He is going to be tested. Hit the Flames, not quite hitting his position, but the shots of the AWP are. First one lands to Farley, but he'll need to find at least one more, I'd say, and there it is. Wild Blind as well. Gets Grim. 10 seconds, man advantage for Astralis. They have to go for the plant here. And the flank towards CT spawn doesn't work out for them. An amazing clutch, quiet here, and Floppy getting into that zone once again, 3-on-2. Allzerk low, upgrades to the AK-47 for the close range combat, does a little bit of damage, and now can Floppy capitalize? He is a bit of a clutch master himself, but loses control of the spray. And there it is, the defuse for Astralis coming in, quite comfortable towards the end. He's got that covered at least, and this is the smoke for the double doors.
Oh, that's a huge nade. Molly might be coming his way. He needs to hit some shots here. Config lost in the smoke. Needs a kill. Need to see him activate here. Glaive's got one. Now it's Config's turn. He's in the thick of things. They have a very good idea that something's awry. Glaive's found 2 on 5 HP, but they're still in.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. 35 seconds, and the timing doesn't work out for Floppy whatsoever. Looking towards shore, but it's the long flank that comes through. Man advantage and HP, it has to be said, for Astralis. They'll definitely be going for this one.
Oh, the nade. Look at this. Perfect.
Perfect. Oh, quite alive and kicking. Allzerk will have to replicate Glaive's antics towards the back platform. He finds 2 kills. That will be enough. Flashbang is decent, though. This kill is everything and not meant to be. Complexity will give this round up. Another decent retake from Astralis there, Chad, has to be said. She opts for the wall instead, and he's pathed himself towards the pick. So blind, though, Chad. He will do well to find at least one, but they've actually got 2 kills towards his position now. They've got full long control. Farley needs to reposition.
Ts have had long control, and CTs have had residual utility. Is these leftover nades? The reposition from Farley, he gave up the angle, dropped down to a new position, and Halzerk is just going to absolutely whack him in the side of the head there. It's just going to be the flash forward of the fight. There it is.
Good flash. It blinds a couple of them, but not quite enough. More Config now. This is brave. This is ambitious. He'll get the no-scope, but that's all he'll get. 3 players survive the Complexity. Needs to hold on tight. Can't afford to give this one up, and he has. It's Config with a lovely shot on that P250. Hasn't quite got the AK-47, though, but he's being a real nuisance. Floppy will push him back. An advantage once again. Denies the access to the rifle. Flashbang towards the top as well. And we're actually pushing in towards A. So JT leading the charge once again. Happy to throw himself in for the Lion's Den, and it might cost him the round, Chad. It's the AWP that's floundering. They didn't go in together. Oh, that's an amazing shot. The 5-7 at that range is unbelievable. Floppy now, no chance. And that's essentially an eco victory for Astralis. Didn't bring much at all.
Yeah, another odd round to add to the tally here for this series. And now the questions have to be asked about Complexity. Glaive with the 5-7, showing why it is so popular here, just continuing to strafe and shoot at the same time. But this one here, this one here is a beautiful shot. I reckon a round win.
I reckon 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
It all starts here, though. Did they check the corners? Nope. Can I change my answer? There's the first.
Oh, it still could be 3.
Could be.
Okay, well, 3 for Blame is where you were going with that. So,
potentially, yeah, we can say that.
We could just change the words.
That's, can they find a kill or 2? It all starts with this push here. Farley misses the shot, but Blame, oh wow, okay. A chance, a decent incendiary, but a couple of amazing shots. They're really trying to force the issue now. Running through the flames. Farley knows he's got him out. 2 more seconds.
Oh, this might be good.
A lot of damage being inflicted here. That should do it. Even if he goes down now, he's done his job, and there it is, 2-on-2. Config has got control of the bomb, I believe.
Yeah, they got to go back and get this. Config might win the round right here, right now. That's unusual.
How has he missed it?
Config known for hitting those type of shots here, puts all the pressure on the in-game leader.
By his standards, yeah, that's an easy one.
It's the same with Blame. How did he miss that opening kill as well, right? And then you have the long fight that came into players in... Is he going to give this a go? If he runs out long doors right now, he's just going to get smited down. The orb's ready. He doesn't need the save.
Okay, I like that.
Blave's had enough. Blave's had enough. Boys, do I have to do this alone?
I'll show you how it's done.
I got to lead, I got to shoot, I got to clutch, I got to do everything right now. I just need you guys to get one apiece.
Oh, he's going to go for the jump
to work with here. Blave's still got time. He's still got time. There's a hit in play, and Fang's going to win the round. Deservedly so. I think the complexity much tidier in a round like this.
That's so insane.
Smoke will start to subside towards mid, and that means that Config has to either take this fight or drop back. He's hanging around. He's still hanging around, and between the wickets.
Oof.
Yeah.
All right. Has to lead by example here. I think he's got this kill, no problem. Good work. That's Fang. And Zipex, he's pushed long, mate. They know this is the B play.
They should cancel this right now. They don't have to commit. Glave's already here. The tag is good. Glave's going to get one back. It's Zip. 1-on-2 situation.
Known for these, I believe.
Now, this is one of the rounds that should be in his remit. Now, I don't think they know where he is. They're mulling towards window.
He'll get more and more inquisitive. Someone has to check the tunnels eventually. JT will be tasked with that in about 3 seconds. Oh, the swing surely coming out. There it is. Nice work, and it's another round of complexity. Astralis really starting to fall apart out there. But can they close it out? Config seems to think so. Gives it up perhaps, but Zipex will be there to pick up the pieces. Still, a man advantage, 4-on-3. MP9 maybe the perfect weapon for the job here. Actually finds an AK-47. There's the UMP.
Up and
it's
over.
Doing God's work out there. Also not so much, as he does make up for it on the second shot. No HP, and I dare say that HP will take him out of the equation. We split it right down the middle, Chad. You said this one would be close, but I don't think you ever meant that. 8-7. Getting away from that interaction, as we'll see them scamper up towards the shore position, towards Catwalk.
I want to know how the bookmakers do it. 1xBet odds still has France as the favorite here. Maybe the pistol round will change that. A goosh into the teammate right there as Farley's dead. It's Blame backing off. His signature move as it's 2 ready to groove in the site. Glave's got 1. Config dropping down like Spider-Man.
2 CTs waiting on the other side. Make it 3 now. Torzo joins them from the long double doors. They've given that away. The swing will come through, and now a good chance to get the bomb planted. Glaive, he's actually booking it towards the B-bomb site. He gets a kill here, Chad.
Bit of a Benny Hill situation here. He might be able to make his way back up short if he really wants. Glaive, I've seen you do crazy things from this position before.
I should have maybe just ran for the bomb. I'm not sure, but there's the first. All right, I take it all back. He has a chance to win it now.
Yeah, and now they're strung out. Look at this. Not attached at the hip at all. Floppy is quite far away from Halzerk here.
Pick that up.
Nice little toggle there from
I
JT.
need it now.
Yeah, and there's a flash available. Just flash and go. Send Halzerk in. There's the flash. There's the go. He needs to hit this fight. It's Glaive. He's battling for his life. 5 HP and will be finished off. It is a close round, all things considered. But 8-8.
Nice smokes, I like that.
Oh, he just jumped straight through. Fang, he's behind you, Fang.
Anyone know what's going on?
He's on the other side of the smoke wall.
Oh, he's already got up towards
Fang, he's going A.
What's going on right now?
Picked up in spot. Oh, what is happening?
I don't know. I've lost track of the round. Farley's on the A side. His teammates are dropped outside the long doors. So they found a gap, but it's
open.
Useless.
Farley's in A and B's open.
Glaive has gone back towards T-spawn.
Both sides are open. The round is reversed. They're leaving T-spawn down suicide. 4 of them are running down mid at a minute 13.
I don't know what's happening. I don't think they do either.
They're retaking short.
Well,
I'm losing my mind.
Finally, there'll be a kill and a really sloppy spray from JT. He'll yield another kill here. They can't connect the dots here towards the B-bomb side, so it's open. As you mentioned, I like this from Config.
Config, where are you headed? Your teammate's on 9 points of health. He's playing for the clutch, he's playing for the win. He's hoping that Glaive can buy enough time. You can see the plant there, it's elevated, but now he hasn't been able to make the kill. It's just Glaive. Just get this kill and get on the defuse.
They can sit it,
they can stick it. He's going to be able to be safe behind the wall. There's no way that Config can contribute to here. He should be stunned, he should be stunted, and he will be.
What a round.
That has to be the craziest round of Counter-Strike in all my years. Went for a quick ascent. The fade only happening just now, and it's Zipex. He's going to grant his head. JT would have to flick up. He spotted it. He's seen it. Does he expect another to come past? I don't know if the information went both ways, but finally we'll get the better of him. Scrappy onto the spam, but Halzerk goes down, and
both CTs here.
They're turning this one on its head. 20 seconds left. They're going to commit into the site. Grim's dead, and so is Fang. So handled. Back in the winning ways are Astralis. A good round. We've already seen how this one goes before. They want to get up mid, so there's a leak in this boat. And
no,
we're starting to flood.
Like,
there's a bit of a flood coming, boys. It's getting out of control right now. Get your buckets. Can't keep our head above
Taking on water.
Oh, dearie me.
That one almost fell apart. If they recovered a couple of rifles there and were allowed to settle down, all the players from Astralis on this side of the map.
Coming quick.
Here comes the flop. Can he be stopped? It's Fang to take first contact. It's a great first contact. It's going to be the first kill in his favor. And here comes Floppy. He's looking very comfortable here, Chad. Nothing to be said. Farley will have to fall back. And there we have it. Another round of complexity.
Well, we might get caught off guard here. Poor Farley. Just going to go down to Grim on that fast flank, up to 19 kills now. Grim having a bit of a game. 17 for Halzerk, 15 apiece for the Fs, Floppy and Fang.
Zerk is there from the crossover, I suppose, but yeah, you're absolutely dead on. There it is. Farley's confirmed there's probably only 2 in there. They need to get at least 1 kill. This could still fall apart, and Floppy caught off guard here. Fang in a treacherous position, but rises to the occasion, and they take care of business there. 4 versus 1, Farley will have to give in and make his way towards T-spawn. There's only 5 seconds remaining. Do you try and hunt him down? It's a good flashbang.
Coming.
He'll fire off 1 shot and probably get it, but the rifle presumably takes him down, and there we have it after time as well.
$200. That is brutal.
Yes, and 13-10, Chad.
At this point of the game here as well, this is the pick that Halzerk finds in the opening, and then immediately after the spam kill came through, he's just having a blind spam.
Yep.
That is quite ridiculous there from Fang. Really good find from him, and then it's Floppy and Fang locking down this B-bomb site together. To take that long control, they are left with no utility. A flash, a molly, and a smoke. No smokes for the cross.
That is a problem. Oh, there's a freebie available. Fang can't believe his luck towards these mid doors. And I dare say Halzerk almost went down there as well. Here he comes, though. The shooting gallery has been set up. Take your shot, see what you can find, and he's hitting them all. 5-7 through the smoke, and that's a nice shot from Config, but I think it's all for naught. This was a full buy, Chad. If he gets 1 more kill, I guess that's something. We go 14-10, maximum loss bonus with no plant going down. This could be it. This could be absolutely it. They'll have to take another partial buy, presumably getting a series point on the complexity side at 15-10, and they'd need a perfect series of events after that.
Who knew, Henry? All you need to do is replace your AWPer to beat Astralis. That's all you had to do.
That's all you had, to be honest with you.
All right, well, you can't stop the flop, and this one's about to drop over towards the B-bomb site here. They're just going to have to peer on forward. They smoke short towards the door, but Flop has segregated them, and now they run into the den. The Fang, deep incision right there, as Floppy is just going to handle this. It is going to be Zip, the scout, sure, but he's tucked in tight. Fang will secure that, and this B-bomb site is on lock. 15-10, 1 more round. TC loving it. The smile is going to be from ear to ear.
They're all loving it. Fang joining him, and you're right. This is the moment now. Can he rise to the occasion? Needs a couple of kills. If the first bullet doesn't connect. Second is beautiful, though. 5-on-4. Series point for complexity. Grim chimes in as well. 5-on-3. A couple more kills will do it, and call it done. Complexity with the reverse sweep. They go 2-1 in the opening game in here at ESL Pro League Group C. That is an amazing effort.
Yeah, massive stuff here. You can see what it means to the team, right? This squad has been grinding together. They've obviously changed that AWPer, but this is going to be disappointing for Astralis on the other side. They started so strong in Inferno.